The world was left speechless when Prince Charles and Princess Anne revealed shocking secrets about the royal family. The media have watched the royals closely for years, spreading rumors and speculation. But when two of the most powerful figures in the family spoke honestly, nobody was prepared for the truth or the fallout that followed. What are the shocking truths? Why now, and what impact will it have on them? Join us as we explore Prince Charles and Princess Anne's shocking revelations. King Charles, young. Beginning. Before King Charles III and Princess Anne attained significant royal positions and titles, they had a normal upbringing in the corridors of Buckingham Palace. Prince Charles was the shy, quiet, easygoing elder brother, while Princess Anne was the bold and confident one. Prince Charles's shyness and sensitivity as a child were intensified by the frequent absence of both his parents. Their early years were filled with traditional rules, royal securities, luxurious environment, but void of parental care as their parents were neck-deep in royal duties. When Princess Elizabeth became queen in 1952, she joined her husband, Prince Philip, in Malta for a naval assignment during Christmas in 1949. They left their one-year-old son back home with his grandparents. Due to this, they missed some special moments like his first steps and teeth. Soon after, they embarked on several more trips away from their children, and when Prince Charles said his first word, it was Nana, his nanny, who spent more time with him than anyone else. This was the same experience that other British aristocrats' children witnessed in their upbringing, either due to their parents' official duties or personalities. Due to many responsibilities, Queen Elizabeth II has to rely heavily on Prince Philip and nannies to help raise their children. However, he has a different perspective on how Prince Charles should be raised as an heir to the throne. This was reflected when Philip brought the young prince a cricket bat for his one-year-old birthday and expressed his desire for Charles to grow up to be strong and confident. Prince Philip's strong desire for his shy son to become more independent stemmed from his turbulent childhood experience. At 8 years old, he had to fend for himself as his mother was placed in a mental institution, and his father chose to leave the family to live with another woman in France. Thus, Prince Philip adopted a tough approach to life, which helped him navigate through life, and he tried to force this same approach on his son Charles for the challenges of becoming king. Lady Mountbatten, Prince Philip's cousin, said that Prince Philip saw Charles as a sensitive child who would encounter difficulties, so he took on the strict role of helping Charles build resilience. Instead of being soft-spoken, Philip resulted in more stoic responses when disciplining Charles. While Prince Philip intended to strengthen Charlie's character, Lady Mountbatten reflected that he sometimes takes it too far and could be insensitive. Charles made history at his early age as the first heir to the British throne to attend school, a preparatory school, Hill House in Knightsbridge, London, at the age of 8 before transferring to his father's old school at Cheam, Gordonstown. While Prince Philip sees Cheam as the right and disciplined environment for young Charles, Charles had a different experience at the school. He faced severe bullying at Gordonstown, which had lasting effects on him. Prince Charles's emotional upbringing was also battered. Neither his parents encouraged him to share his feelings, nor were they available to give him the necessary tutelage. His great-uncle Lord Louis Mountbatten and Princess Anne tried to fill this gap in his life. As a young Charles grew up frightened by his father and starved of his mother's attention. On the other hand, Princess Anne seems to handle her parents' absence well as she developed a strong, fierce, and sparkly personality as she grew up. She seems to manage the situation better, due to her strong traits. Princess Anne had a less strict upbringing which helped her carve her path, refusing to live according to the royal family's expectations. Born on August 15, 1950, as the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, Anne, like his brother, loved outdoor activities and sports, especially horseback riding, which further showcased her bold and independent personality. Through it all, King Charles and Princess Anne became amazing royal officials. However, the public was still interested in their lives, focusing on their bond. What was their relationship like? Did they truly care for each other? The siblings' loyal bond. King Charles III and Princess Anne were more than siblings. They were each other's closest friends in a world of duties, public scrutiny, and pressure. It's safe to say their bond was based on the love, support, and unwavering support they have had since childhood. Their love for sports and outdoor games made the relationship stronger and created a safe space of freedom for them. Since childhood, they have been seen playing, smiling together, and holding each other's hands several times. Based on brotherly love and acceptance, their relationship is one craved behind the public scenes. One of the most emotional moments in their relationship was when Charles returned from Gordonstown, a strict boarding house school in Scotland, feeling lonely and different from his experiences there. And Anne had to reach out to him, showing he was cared for and that he was not alone. An action that was important to the young Charles. Prince Charles also lent his support and presence to his sister when Princess Anne marked 40 years of the Butler Trust Award at St. James Palace. They were enthusiastic to host the program and catch up on each other's lives. Princess Anne's presence was significant as the patron of the Butler Trust since its inception in 1981. The program is to recognize and appreciate prison workers, people on probation, and youth justice. Their loyalty continued when King Charles started the preparation for taking the throne, and even when he ascended the throne, Princess Anne was by his side and served as a counselor of state, a role that showed her brother's trust in her and her loyalty to the royal family. In an interview after Queen Elizabeth's passing, Princess Anne shared that she was grateful for the support and understanding offered to her brother Charles, as he accepts the added responsibility of the monarch. Their close bond was also reflected when King Charles had to go to the hospital for cancer treatment. Princess Anne went to see him right away as his sister and as a gesture of love and concern. Recently, King Charles and his sister Princess Anne attended a special parade at Windsor Castle. The king heads the household cavalry, and Princess Anne leads the Blues and Royals. At the parade, new banners were presented to the Lifeguard and the Blues and Royals. The banners represent the rich history, accomplishments, and identity of the cavalry units, which were treated with great respect and honor. Notably, Princess Anne supported King Charles' desire to pursue happiness in his love relationship, as someone who had a similar experience in that aspect. Despite their close bond being reflected several times, another focus of the tabloids this time is the similarities between them, especially in regards to their love life. What did they face, and how did they overcome it? Their enduring love lives. The love lives of King Charles III and Princess Anne has always been subjected to public scrutiny and speculations, though they chose different paths to still have to struggle with balancing royal duties and their desire for happiness. Their tales were filled with sadness, opportunities for new beginnings, an enduring love that shows that despite being born into a royal family, you had to fight for who you care about. Prince Charles met Camilla Schand at a polo match in 1970. They were both young, but this meeting started a relationship that has lasted over 50 years. The journey has not been easy for them because their relationship did not meet the standard of the royal family, having a royal bloodline and being pure. Due to these objections, Charles and Camilla went their separate ways to marry other people. King Charles married Lady Princess Spencer in 1981, and Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973. Despite being married, Charles and Camilla remained good friends over the years till their friendship graduated into something deeper. Their secret relationship was exposed in 1993 after a private phone call was leaked. The incident created a huge scandal for both families, and it was often referred to as Camillagate. Though Charles and Camilla faced intense pressure, the public's negative reactions to Camilla were due to the person who caused issues in Charles and Diana's marriage. After their previous marriage ended, Charles and Camilla decided to seize their second chance at love as they finally tied the knot in a private ceremony in 2005, allowing them to be together openly. Although many had mixed feelings about their relationship, even within their family, yet they remained committed and supported each other in their personal and royal life. Over the years, Camilla has proved to be a steady and supportive presence in Charles's life, helping him through both personal, public, and health challenges. They have been seen traveling and attending occasions and celebrations together. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away and Charles ascended the throne in 2022, Camilla was officially named Queen Consort. The woman once rejected by the royal standard now stood proudly by her husband's side as queen. Their journey showcased the strength of love that can last through hurdles and public judgment. The love story of Princess Anne, on the other hand, is about resilience and defying expectations. Princess Anne married Captain Mark Phillips in 1973, and their marriage produced 2 children, Peter Phillips and Zara Tyndall. While they mirror a strong marriage in public, they were laced and slowly crumpling under challenges behind the scenes, which later led to their divorce in 1992. The major cause of the spill was the infidelity of Captain Phillip with a New Zealand teacher, Heater Tonkin, in 1985. Their affair led to the birth of a daughter, Felicity, which was confirmed via a DNA test. After her divorce, Princess Anne found love again with Sir Timothy Lawrence, a former naval officer who also worked as a private secretary for Queen Elizabeth II. The duo had supposedly met before Princess Anne split up with Captain Phillip, which raised some dust. However, Anne and Timothy decided to pursue their love regardless of what others think, and they got married at a simple wedding in Scotland. This was a fresh start for Anne, and the couple lives together at Gatcombe Park, a rural estate in Gloucestershire. Though they kept a low profile, their connection and commitment to their royal duties still exist. Anne and Timothy have proved over the years that true love does exist, as they both support each other in their personal life and public responsibilities away from the media's glare. Similar to Charles and Camilla, their relationship is about finding and sticking with the right partner, regardless of the challenges they come across. Their love life seems to be progressing, but what about their royal duties? There are speculations about the person and role of King Charles. How has kingship been for him? What has he achieved so far? The life and journey of King Charles. King Arthur George. Charles III was born into a pre-planned life as a male heir to the throne on November 14, 1948. He grew up with nannies and his grandparents. He was barely old enough to witness the coronation of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, in 1952. By the time he was 3 years old, he was already next in line for the British throne. Everything about him had to change, from his education to parenting style, upbringing, and royal duties bestowed on him. It also meant he had very high expectations he had to live up to under the watchful eyes of the public. As he grew, everything around and about him reminded him he was destined for the throne, though he had to wait for long. During this time, he became the longest-serving heir to the throne in British history, holding the title of Prince of Wales for over 70 years. Prince Charles also dealt with personal and relationship challenges and struggles to maintain public image and royal traditions. He was passionate about nature and environment, architecture, alternative medicine, and farming, constantly expressing strong opinions on them. His love life at the time was at the center of public attention when he was married to Princess Diana and was still allegedly involved with Camilla Parker Bowles. This incident caused embarrassment and brought backlash to the royal family. Despite this difficult period, Charles continues to navigate challenges. The most notable was his charitable work funded by donations from foreign individuals. While the strategy was legal, it raised speculations on whether the contributions were appropriate or not. These situations added pressure on him as he prepared to take the throne. Another challenge was his fallout relationship with his second son, Prince Harry. When Harry chose to step back from his royal duties and share personal details with the public, many thought the step was influenced by Charles's refusal to speak about the situation. Some thought he did not support Harry enough, while others believe he is handling the situation as quietly as possible. When King Charles III ascended the throne, in his first speech as king, he paid tribute to his mother's life of service and promised to continue her legacy. He understood he had to maintain tradition while introducing changes subtly aimed at creating a modern and effective monarchy that is more connected to the public. Throughout his life, Charles has faced many ups and downs and experienced both success and failure, yet he has stayed true to himself and committed to the royal family and his duties. He has years of experience, a love for the environment, and a commitment to serving the people. Prince Charles's story reflects hard work and the ability to move past mistakes and hurdles. Yet there are still lingering rumors about the royal bloodline, and this time it's about Princess Anne. What has she achieved? How has her journey been so far? The life and journey of Princess Anne. Princess Anne Elizabeth was born into a life of loyalty at Clarence House in London. She was recognized as Prince Philip's favorite due to their similar sparky personality, boldness, and athletic talent. Anne took advantage of this relationship to survive in a patriarchal system dominated by the male gender. Princess Anne stood out for her spirited personality from a young age. Unlike most girls her age dreaming of wearing fancy tiaras and dresses, she preferred spending time outdoors, playing sports, and riding horses. Her love for horses grew over the years and even took her to the Olympics. She's also a rugby fan and has been the royal patron of the Scottish Rugby Union since 1986. Despite all that, she learned the royal traditions, attended school, and gained a traditional education. Princess Anne grew up groomed to smile at strangers and stay composed while facing the public's curiosity. She shared a close relationship with her father, who admired her straightforwardness, and her brother, who enjoyed her continual support. Princess Anne is known for being reliable and supportive of both her family and country. From a young age, she has taken on royal duties like visiting charities, meeting children, and attending events. Though she was not looking for the spotlight, her caring nature was visible to all. She approached her duties with a strong work ethic and dedication. In 1976, a notable moment in her life came when she became the first member of the royal family to compete in the Olympic Games, where she participated in equestrian, breaking the status quo that a princess could be athletic. Though she didn't win a medal, her efforts won the hearts of many. As the royal family experiences a change of leadership, Anne remains strong and steadfast in her duties and in supporting her brother. She's respected for her inner strength and ability to remain simple despite her royal status. She is well regarded and respected in the royal family as well. Many Britons even believe she would have made a better leader and queen other than her brother due to her honesty and hard work. Princess Anne continues to command respect in many areas such as sports, royalty, etc. Her story mirrors bravery, hard work, and care for her country. As the only daughter of the monarch, she was awarded the title of princess at birth. And in 1987, the Queen granted her the additional title of Princess Royal. Despite several achievements and faces within the royal family, certain faces behind the throne cannot be omitted. Who are they? What has been their impact on the throne and the royal family? Faces and challenges. Behind the throne. The story of King Charles and Princess Anne cannot be complete without the storyline about Camilla and Kate Middleton. Similar to Anne, they each carved their paths, navigating through the royal family, juggling both family and royal duties. Though they both seem to lead perfect lives, both women have faced their share of challenges attached to royal status. Before her marriage to Prince William in 2011, Kate had been accustomed to public attention and understood that joining the royal family would bring significant changes to her life. Thus, she has maintained a good image in the spotlight as part of one of the most famous families in the world. As part of being authentic and dynamic as a royal family member, she focused on defining her role in a way that allowed her to be herself. From the very beginning, she prioritized her family's well-being and the importance of being a loving mother and supportive wife. The roles she has actively portrayed and maintained over the years. In 2015, Kate sought approval from Queen Elizabeth II and King Charles III for an extended maternity leave, aiming to grant her children privacy from constant media scrutiny. This choice made her children grow up in a normal and simple environment, void of public pressure and expectations. Kate excelled in her motherhood journey, so she embraces royal duties with confidence, displaying resilience even during personal hardships, like when she battled cancer in 2004. She took a much-needed break from public appearances to focus on her health and family. However, Camilla's journey is quite different. Her relationship with King Charles faced intense backlash from the public, especially while he was still married to Princess Diana. A leaked phone call scandal added to the criticism she received, leaving her in a difficult position for many years. Yet Camilla remained committed to Charles until she got married officially to him and took on royal responsibilities. The year 2023 brought a significant turnaround for Camilla, as she was crowned Queen Consort. She was able to passionately advocate for various causes, such as literacy and support for domestic violence survivors, earning her respect as a compassionate figure. Camilla's relationship with Kate was initially marked by rumors of tension. Some speculated Camilla saw Kate as an outsider, while others thought Kate refused to acknowledge Camilla's role in filling Princess Diana's role in the royal family. However, they both discovered their shared interests and began collaborating. Kate and Camilla knew they had to join forces to support their spouses and maintain the dignity of the royal family. Kate has turned up for Camilla at events, and in turn, Camilla offered guidance to Karen during her early years in royal life. Their bond has grown more comfortable as Camilla has supported Kate's role as a wife, mother, and future queen consort. Their relationship can be seen as cordial and respectful, as they both had to navigate the challenges of getting married into the royal family. However, William's and Harry's relationship with Camilla still has some underlying tension. Camilla and Kate had different public impressions. While some felt uncomfortable with Camilla's role, Kate was well received for her role as a member of the royal family. Their evolving relationship exemplifies the complexity of royal life, where challenges can be laced with harmonious public appearances. What other expectations do you have of King Charles and Princess Anne? Will they be able to fulfill them? Share your thoughts in the comments section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing videos. Click on the video on your screen. You will enjoy it.